Hello everyone, it is Tom Jurassic, back here today on the Jurassic Collectibles YouTube channel, and today I am very excited to be taking a look at the other Amber Collection figure from the first wave inspired by Jurassic Park. A massive thanks to our friends at Mattel. Not only did they send over Ian Malcolm for us to take a look at, they also sent over this beautiful rendition of the original Velociraptor. So if we bring this figure a little bit closer to the camera and just get that head in focus, you can see the figure looks absolutely beautiful in the packaging. Really nice pupil details, nice jaw details. You can see it says Amber Collection at the top. We have got that beautiful kind of golden amber hue Jurassic logo. Again, Velociraptor, Jurassic Park, 14 plus. All looks great. Really nice detail. You can see Amber Collection on the sides with the amber. Again, little bits of bone here, just like on Malcolm's packaging. And then on the back, we have got, if I get this in focus, Velociraptor, Jurassic Park. Highly intelligent and aggressive, the Velociraptor is known to hunt in packs. With the innate ability to distract and deceive her prey, this cunning predator proves to be one clever girl. I really like the piece of amber here. Again, more bone details on the back as well. Nice bits of almost simulated dust, which really help to set dress this packaging and make it look fantastic. JurassicWorld.com, and adult collector colours and decorations may vary. And then the blister card on the side with the Jurassic logo. So, absolutely fantastic packaging. Really am a big fan of this Amber Collection packaging, I have to admit. It feels high quality, it feels authentic, it's got a lot of really cool detail to it. So I think that this is going to be a hit with collectors, especially those of you who keep these figures in the box. Now, obviously, you guys will know that I do not keep my figures in the box. I do a lot of toy photography, so I'm very excited to crack this Velociraptor open and actually see what it's like out of the box. So without any further ado, let's do just that. Okay, so here you can see the Amber Collection Velociraptor out of the packaging, and this is an absolutely gorgeous figure. As you can see with it sitting on the stand, if we get the stand in focus, just bear with me a second, we have this clear rod which connects into a peg hole on the figure's body to hold it in place rather than pegs in the feet or anything like that. But the joint actually has articulation in it, so you can get some movement from it and get some interesting poses from the Velociraptor. Now, as you can see, that's just unpegged itself. So it literally connects into a hole in the amber display stand. You can see it's this plastic see-through rod here. It's got articulated ends here, and this articulates as well. And it just locks in, like so, and then pegs up into the Velociraptor's body. So a really nice display stand piece. Really useful and great for getting some dynamic poses out of the Velociraptor. Now if I bring this away and bring the creature itself in, we will stand it without the display stand. You can see it stands very nicely. Get that head in focus. This is an absolutely incredible rendition of the Velociraptor. I really love this figure. It has so many different colours. You can see dark browns, light browns, even lighter colours for the underjaw. The green for the reptilian eyes there. Really nice details in just the figure's sculpt as well, if we get that in focus. You can see things like the snout here, all the ridges and folds around the mouth, the jaw and the eyes, and even really nice teeth details, a tongue, really nicely painted gums. Loads and loads of detail in this figure, and you can see from that side profile it looks spot on for the Velociraptor. Now as we move down into the body, you can see we've got the arms and the hands, if I just get those in focus. Lots of incredible texturing, lots of folds, make this thing feel dynamic. When we come down to the legs, you can see we've got some musculature here, lots of folds again, plenty of texture work, lots of different coloration, nice blacks in the sickle claws and also the claw here. Really, really nice texturing and detail. Some dry brushing, it looks like, to really make the details pop. Some good level of detail in the musculature here, if we get that in focus. You can see really, really nice folds and just general stuff which makes this feel like an agile moving creature, you know. This feels a lot more like something which is meant to be dynamic, which is really nice in an action figure. And you can see coming down into the tail, we have got some of the darker brown stripes here for the raptor, along with the lighter brown tail, going down all the way into the end of the tail just here. So really, really phenomenal level of detail on the Velociraptor from the Amber collection. And it doesn't stop there. There is some incredible articulation on this figure too. So you can see obviously the jaw, the head rotates on this joint at the top here. And also we have this wonderful neck swivel, which lets us get so much in the way of articulation. You can see that right there is quite a Jurassic Park look actually. Can look down, can look up as if it's looking up at the ceiling in the visitor centre, and everything in between, and plenty of nice detail on the pieces that move there. Then if we get it in focus, in the arms, they are on ball joints, so they come out, can go all the way around nicely. Little bit restricted up at the top there, but you can get it past there. Then the elbows, again, ball joints and swivels. And the wrists, again, the same as well. So an absolutely incredible level of articulation and detail. Then in the legs here, you can see they come in and out somewhat. We then have a ball joint here. So it folds up. A ball joint here as well. And another joint on the foot there. And the sickle claw also rotates, as you can see. So some really, really great articulation in the legs and the arms. Lets the figure hold some really dynamic poses. And then Mattel opted to do something very interesting with the tail too. So the tail has got the normal joint we've seen in other figures where it's connected on and can rotate. But then from about this point upwards, it's a wire tail. So you can see, you can bend it, you can fold it. Get some really interesting looking kind of dynamic poses from the tail, which is nice. I didn't expect that. It's something Mattel haven't done, but it's clearly something that they chose to do here, and the result is some really, really nice dynamic poses for this Velociraptor. I don't know in terms of wear and tear how much damage this material can take over time. Does it begin to warp or stuff like that? But purely for natural aesthetic value, it's a really, really nice choice for this figure. So if I just get this figure back into a decent pose, we'll go with that. You can see, if we get that head in focus, that this is a truly, really, really nicely detailed figure. Loads and loads of fantastic paintwork on this figure. It feels very, very nice and authentic to the colours of the original Jurassic Park Velociraptor, and it's got a nice level of dynamicism as well, which really lets you pose it. I mean, everything from just having, like you see, the outside dark to the inside lighter tan really helps to capture all the key colours of this creature. Now, one thing that has been noted by Pure fans is the profile that this figure uses is a Jurassic World Velociraptor render and not a Jurassic Park one. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't really notice it in the sculpt. I think that the paintwork is done so well here that different sculpt here isn't really noticeable. But for some of you who are more diehard original Jurassic Park fans, perhaps people like Jurassic Collectibles, for example, who will be very, very familiar with those original maquettes, you may be able to notice some differences in the designs here. With that said, I understand why Mattel made this decision. This figure is getting a repaint to be blue later in the year, and it is also getting a repaint to be, I believe it's either Charlie or Delta, who comes complete with the camera which snakes around the face. So I absolutely understand why it is this sculpt. It gives them a lot more reusability factor. And to be honest with you, the colours here alone really make this feel like a Jurassic Park figure. So I don't think that that difference in sculpt is a massive problem. It's just something to be aware of if you are a big fan. But as I say, I think everything on this figure looks fantastic. Getting that face nice and close, I really think that is incredible. A really, really nice level of attention to detail on this figure, which perfectly encapsulates what the Amber Collection is meant to be about. So that is really everything on this Velociraptor. Absolutely beautiful. I do want to take a look at it though compared to Ian Malcolm as we round out this review. Okay, so here you can see the two figures from Mattel's Amber Collection compared to each other, and as you can see, Ian and the Velociraptor do scale very nicely to one another. It is really, really cool having a Velociraptor, as you can see here, that is 6 inches in scale. It goes really, really nicely with the human figures, and I'm really excited to see what other dinosaurs they can do in this scale. I think things like a Stygimoloch, a Dilophosaurus, and anything else that's that kind of size, maybe a Herarosaurus or a Gallimimus, could be really, really cool. So this figure does look fantastic, displayed with the human characters from the Amber Collection as well. So that has been your look at the Mattel Jurassic World Amber Collection Velociraptor from Jurassic Park. Again, a big thanks to our friends at Mattel for sending this item over to review. This item is due to come out in the UK eventually. I believe Mattel are still locking down retailers at the moment, but keep your eyes peeled and we will try and share on social media when these figures are available in this country. They are a really, really great assortment of characters. Obviously the two at the moment with more like Owen Blue, and as I mentioned, either Charlie or Delta coming down the line, all of which look really high quality and really detailed, just like these two figures. It is great to have a line of figures that pack in more detail, more articulation, and more accessories than the core 3 3/4 inch line. Obviously, toys intended for children only have certain budgets, so it's really nice to see Mattel appeasing collectors and creating a line which incorporates all of the feedback that collectors have shared. I think it's safe to say that I'm a big fan of the Amber Collection, but I will be interested to see what you guys think in the comments below. Are you excited for this new assortment? Are you apprehensive at the different scale? I know some people have been. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below, guys, and stay tuned here on Jurassic Collectibles for more content from not only me, Tom, but also from Jurassic Collectibles himself. We will continue to make as many videos as we can with all the latest Jurassic merchandise reviewed. Cheers for checking out these videos, guys. Take care and have a great week.